Kia ora, my name is Emma Galloway. I'm a former chef, author and photographer of the food blog My Darling Lemon Time and the cookbook as well. My Darling Lemon Time is a food blog that I started just over 5 years ago when we were still in New Zealand. We got allergy tested and it came back that me and my daughter are gluten intolerant and slightly lactose intolerant as well. All of the recipes in both my book and my blog are all 100% gluten free. Heaps of them are dairy free as well. I grew up in Raglan. We've been living in Perth nearly 5 years now. The States is my main readership, followed by Australia and then New Zealand, and the UK's somewhere in there as well. I'm in contact with people all over the world on a daily basis, especially since Instagram came into play as well. It's made the world feel very small, being online. It's quite overwhelming because often when I'm writing a blog post, I'm kind of just writing it for myself, if you know what I mean, almost like a diary entry and not really thinking that thousands of people all over the world are reading it. Today I'm going to cook my buckwheat banana berry pancakes from my cookbook. This is a pretty straightforward pancake mix. The only thing that you'll probably notice is that when you're cooking gluten-free, you're using multiple flours instead of just the one usual one. So brown rice flour is my main flour that I use, and then buckwheat flour, which is a whole grain, really high in protein and lots of trace minerals, so it adds the goodness to the pancakes. Baking powder. So this recipe is in my first book, My Darling Lemon Time. I've got a copy kindly donated by HarperCollins, my publisher, to give away to one lucky viewer. And I tend to whisk up my flours just to combine them really well. When you're using multiple flours, it's always a good idea. Eggs. As you can see, I've cracked a few eggs in my time. I'm using almond milk today, homemade, but you can use any milk you like. Rice milk also works really well. Give that all a whisk. I tend to always put a little pinch of salt in all my sweet things. I'm using olive oil, but you can use melted butter or melted ghee if you like, or any other oil of your choice. And it's just a matter of combining the two. I tend to add a little bit at the start while you're whisking. Try not to get a lumpy batter. All right, ready to cook. So the pancakes are all done now, and my little monkeys Ada and Kai have come to put the toppings on and demolish them, no doubt. Thanks for coming and seeing us in Perth, Te Kaha. You can find the recipe for this in my cookbook, My Darling Lemon Time, or you can find heaps more recipes on my blog of the same name, or look me up on Instagram where I share my day-to-day food. See ya!